I'm radioactive, baby. Hello and welcome, my iodine tablets. Hopefully you guys don't get no thyroid cancer while I'm here. But today it's all about radiation. Being radioactive. So I want to play with what I think are the most radioactive towers in Bloons Tower Defense 6. Or at least some of them. As far as heroes go, I just kind of picked Quincy because I forgot that I had Quincy picked, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? He could be my hero. It doesn't really matter that much to me. And then I decided we need to go for two big boys here. So this is the plan. I want to go for the biggest one, who is clearly a nuclear exploding mortar. All right. It's pretty cool. I like him. He's a fun little addition to our team. And then I also wanted to go for a Bloons solver, which clearly is shooting some sort of a nuclear nozzle spray out here. And of course, he's kind of all over the place. We got vials of chemical poison here, over here. We've got his glue thing right there. So, like, he's clearly part of this map. We have to use it. How could we not? So it sucks to use our only position in the very middle here as a glue gunner. But, you know what? Why the heck not? Maybe we'll make him be absolutely fantastic here. So, to start you guys off, I decided to go for an Arcane Mastery here. I will go for the Intense Magic and the Monkey Sense because I want to make sure I don't have to worry about Camo Balloons too much. Plus, I really like the range that we've got over here. In addition, I went for a Sniper to kind of get started in here. It's a really good tower that can reach over through to this area and still kind of reach the area over here and here. It's a little risky to leave him on Strong instead of First because Bloons can chase through, but right now he's doing a lot better as a Strong tower than a First tower. So that's how we got kind of started up in here. The next thing I want to do is I want to go for a Nuclear Sub, which clearly is nuclear, right? I don't really know where the best position is for these guys, but I'm going to try to move them on the other side of my wizard here, I think. Yeah, let's put him on this side. Try to, like, even out the pop power. I don't even know where the mob's coming on this map. I have not played it in such a long time. I'm going to assume the mob comes out from over here, but I think it could come out over here. I don't think it comes out of these two, but you never frickin' know. You never frickin' know, man. My memory could serve me very, very, very wrong. All right, actually, things are going pretty good. If we can get this full $2,700, though, we will be doing absolutely fantastic. Chicka-ba-da-doo. Chicka-ba-da-doo. SJB chicka-ba-da-doo. Okay, that did not take long. Bloons Turning Reactor is officially up, and he can see through walls without actually having to see through walls. So he's a good amount of popping power, but he's not an unlimited amount of popping power for us, specifically when his range is kind of small. I mean, we get a good area over here, we get some over here. Most of it has to be in the middle of the map to make any reasonable value here. As far as Moab is concerned, I feel like I don't have enough Moab popping power at all. It's going to depend on where the Moab actually comes out for us to decide where we want to get this, what kind of upgrades we want to get. But I'm thinking I either go for a Bloons solver, which, believe it or not, is not horrible against the Moab, or I just swap straight to a large caliber, or possibly both. You know what, let's start off with a large caliber. Because no matter what, that guy's going to be very helpful against the mob, and also not bad against the Bloons that are coming out against us. I think I'm also going to go for the Bloons solver here, just so I can, once the mob actually pops, the Bloons will be obliterated, hopefully. And then I'm also going to go for a mortar. And even though that's not great against the Moab class Bloon, hopefully it just helps me out enough against the ceramics and everything that'll kind of keep me going for the rest of the game here. And plus, I want to get ready for my nuclear mortar here, which is the biggest one. But I want to call him the nuclear mortar today, just because it seems more fitting. And here we go, Bloons solver at the very least. And I got $1,000 to work with here, so if I have to swap this off, I will. But I'm hoping that I don't need to. Here we go. Oh, he did come out of the top here. All right, Quincy, get some pop-it action going. Okay, I lied. The Bloons solver's doing absolutely nothing. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Pop this crap. Pop it, pop it, pop it. We get them glued. Most of them are glued. Nuclear sub at the very end. Sniper cleaning them up, and we do. Unbelievable. The Moab kit's popped, baby. And life, for a little while, will actually be pretty good. Here it's mortaring time. We're going to go for a full-on shell shock here, right in the middle of the map. You got a glue to slow things down on top of a shell shock here. I think the explosion is big enough to shell shock everything, but maybe not to explode everything. Looks like things are getting exploded enough. But for my cross path here, in every single situation, almost ever, I almost always go faster reload. In this situation, I'm going to go for a Bernie stuff instead. You'll see why long term, but for right now, just know that I think it's going to be the better cross path, as ridiculous as that is. For the longest time ever, I basically said every time you get a top path, just go middle path. Just go middle path. Ninja Kiwi screwed me over. They updated the game. They updated the game without me reading the patch notes properly, and I didn't know about this update until I read the comments from you guys. You guys made me realize that the birdie stuff is actually a pretty decent cross path. So yeah, let's have some fun here. Hopefully we can afford at least the big one here. And that'll help us out a bunch against all the Bloons and still not be bad against the Moabs. So, yeah, looking up right now. Folks, here we go. The big one is up. So right now my cam detection's a little on the lacking side. It's not horrible, but it's definitely not great. This looks really freaking weird, by the way. You almost never see the birdie stuff on the big one, for me. At least for me. I don't know if you guys are playing around with this guy a lot, but seeing that cross path, I just never see it. Yeah, I really don't. Like, ever. What I want to do is, round 51's coming up here, and even though it seems a little bit goofy here, I'm going to go for a village down here, and if I want to pop down anything else, I can put it in range of the village here. I'm going to go for the radar scanner, so I get the cam detection. I'm still going to go for the jungle drums, just to make sure I get that extra strength on Quincy here, and then I'm also going to elk these guys. Seems a little bit funky, but elking Quincy is one of the best things you can do ever. Let's also just use his ability here, just to confirm. First Moab goes down easy, second Moab. Hopefully it's easy enough. Hopefully. And here we go, we're gonna go elk. And yeah, if I wanted to, I could put anything inside of the range over here, but this is like one of the best top tier things you could do to Quincy. Alchemize him. He's significantly more powerful. Easily worth the price here. And don't forget, he keeps getting better and better and better, so the elk just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger, basically. Which is fantastic. Quincy, believe it or not, is one of the easiest and best heroes to buff. Put an overclock on him, put an elk on him, and boom, he's actually pretty dominant. Maybe not dominant, but he's actually pretty good. All right, here we go. We're on 53. We're still going pretty strong, and I think the next thing I got to go for is I got to try to save up for a balloon solver. I think, because even round 63 should go down with the biggest one, or a big one, but Moabs are my big weakness right now, and I don't know if that's going to be enough popping power just with what I have. So I want to talk about something really quickly. I did end up going for a Bloon Liquefier with Glue Splatter, which is normally the wrong cross path if you're planning on going for a solver. And I shouldn't say wrong, but it's usually less good. But this situation, a Bloon Liquefier with a Glue Splatter is actually way better. So middle game, right now, where we actually need it, this will be helpful. Group balloons basically won't overwhelm us here without getting glued. And it being glued and mortaritized and Quincy just shooting you all over the place seems like things are going good enough for now, but I still gotta save up a lot of money. Another $20,000 to get this solver, and even then, it's not a guaranteed victory. Solver does not automatically win you the game or anything like that. Oh, having this guy have camera chasing though is so nice. Oh, yes. So I'm noticing even the big one with Bernie stuff really is not too bad. Here we go. This is the first hurdle that we have to jump. This is reinforced mobs. We used Quincy's ability to make it happen, which means we do have to survive round 63 with only one. We'll get this ability back for like the third load if we want to, but we need to use this on only one of them. We usually want to use 3 abilities round 63. This time we only have 2. So will this be enough? Will the big one? Oh, yes, he is enough. And the solver. Why am I... Or a liquefier. Why am I worried, dude? Why am I worried at all? Sometimes, though, luck does happen. Sometimes the big one, like, lands on low-level ceramics, deletes them. Sometimes it lands on high or medium-level ceramics and turns them all into rainbows, and then the liquefier does nothing, and it just frickin' sucks. So, yeah, luckily for us, arrows to finish off 63. I still gotta save another another $10,000, though. This is still a lot of money. Let's use a Quincy ability here. The good news is if we beat 65, I'm pretty confident that we can beat the lower 60s. But 65 could be a little bit troublesome for us. Big one. Do we have to micro? No. Okay, we're still good. Took a long time to save up, but solver money is officially here. Oh, look at that difference, dude. Oh, it feels so good. And the explosions of glue just kind of all over the place just make me feel all ooey and gooey on the inside, like a marshmallow microwave. Just put it in there for like a minute or two. You take it out, it exploded all over the microwave, and your mom's like, no, now we gotta clean this up. And then you're like, yeah, clean it up, Mom. Freaking clean it up. All right, round 75. So this is a round that I like to show off because this is the first round that I like to think of as being problematic. And it is not problematic. 76, 77, just going down with ease. I think we're going to just walk straight into the biggest one without any issues at all. Ideally. Let's hope. Because Quincy's already level 15. I mean, he's going to max out real quick here. So he's going to help us out in the early 80s, into the 90s. But of course, because he's maxing out so early, it would possibly be beneficial to be using a hero that levels up slower so we can actually get them up to level 20, which normally they don't. Ooh, one thing to keep in mind is that this solver does not actually have camera detection. I think this big one with 30 step is going to be enough here, but I've got this guy on reserve just in case the camo ceramics are too big of a deal for us. I think I'm just going to blow it no matter what. And I do have to keep this in mind because I will have to either get this guy to have cam detection somehow or to decamize the DDTs. I guess I got this guy, but it might not be good enough. I don't know. I don't know. It might be enough. Alright. So let's check this out. Lots of burning egg. Oh, yeah. More than easy enough. I'm underestimating this big boy. Also shouldn't forget that pretty much every one of my other towers also has cam detection or decamoizes. So decamoizing sub, obviously, also has camo detection, has camo detection, has camo detection, doesn't have camo detection. So, yeah, maybe I'm just underestimating my total camo power. It's pretty easy to do in a lot of situations, but yeah, if there's going to be an issue, it's probably going to be this round right here, round 80. So they are coming out of the top left corner here. That means the bad is also going to come out over here. Yeah, this seems like a really weird thing to do, because I'm actually pretty close to the biggest one. This is risky, man. It's really slow. I got Quincy ability. I'm going to take the chance on it. I'm going to take the chance. We're going to use Quincy's ability as soon as this guy comes in range. Here we go. Hopefully that just kind of melts through this guy's top layer, because once you get down to the bottom layers, it doesn't really matter too much. You know, things go down. And there we go. Even the first is, oh my god, but the Solver Big One combo is taking it down with ease. It's kind of interesting, actually. All right, so the first free play rounds are going down so easily, it's almost ridiculous. Reinforced BFBs can also be kind of an issue, but when you took down his oh my god, you're not too afraid of him, I think. So even though they're coming out of all different directions here, which seems much scarier, everybody's still kind of doing group popping powers. It doesn't really matter too much. So we're going to still use Quincy's ability just because I'm so close to the biggest one. It would be upsetting to lose at this point in the game to a stupid rush that you could have easily defended with using an ability. You know, it's like sometimes just stupid crap does happen for sure. By the way, I was talking about marshmallows in the microwave. If you guys have never made a s'more in the microwave, I know that a lot of people, they think, by the way, biggest one. Oh my god, it's nuclear time, baby! So this guy is going to be freaking huge, explodes everything in the entire vicinity here. I don't actually have a plan for what I want to do next, but I just want to tell you guys, I think we might be, besides the bad balloon, we might be good. We might be able to pop everything. The only thing that's still concerning me a little bit is the DDTs. But this guy's pretty good against DDTs. And I've got some decamoization, so it might just be enough. Well, we'll kind of test the waters with around 90. But I don't think it's going to be an issue. I don't even think it's going to be around 95. I think it's going to be around 99. Because this guy's going to be less efficient against them. By the way, look at the pop count. 79,000, 249,000. So if you're thinking that this guy's been doing a lot of the pops, absolutely not. It's been the solver almost all day. But to continue and finish off my my marshmallows, I don't even want to call it a story, but my marshmallow tip, I guess. If you guys have never made s'mores, some people like to cook them on a campfire, and that's fine. You get like a brown crispy shell on those things, and like that could be cool for a lot of people. Some people, they just switch straight into, you know what, I can make a fire on my stove. So if you don't have an electric stove, you have a gas stove, you can just fire that crap up. That is also possible. But I actually think the best s'more is using marshmallows in the microwave. You don't have to put it in there for long, 7, 8, 10 seconds, whatever, something like that. Sometimes it's better actually put 2 of them in the microwave because it kind of just soak up the microwaves a little better. And that sounds weird. It does actually work that way. And yeah, that's the best way to make s'mores. And usually what I do is I put the marshmallow in for like 5 seconds, then I put the marshmallow and chocolate in for like 5 seconds. Ends up gooey and perfect. Oh, it's beautiful. Test it out, guys, if you haven't. Just try it, man. Try it. All right, so how we doing? Oh my gods. Again, the scariest balloons for us in general. But now I have to start thinking about what I want to do against the bad and or the highest of highest tier things and or the DDTs. Okay, I thought about it. I looked at the color schemes and I realized there's actually a tower that kind of makes sense. The Mob Eliminator. He's got green and black to him. He doesn't have any purple on him, but he's kind of nuclear-esque, I guess, just like a little bit. At least he feels that way, and the good thing is he'll actually help us out. There's a couple other towers that, like, you know, like I said, pod or something like that, like, could possibly work, but they're not going to be that very good against the bad balloon. Will be great against DDTs, though. I'm hoping that this guy can also be good against DDTs because I put him in range of my camera detector. I'm hoping that the ability is actually going to be most of the bad popping power for us, not actually the actual shot of him. So we go, round 90. Let's see how this is going to go down. It's going okay. We kind of got decamoed there a little bit, but it definitely was not great. I don't know. I'm willing to I'm willing to just wait this out and see if we can take down round 93. If we can take down round 93 easily, I would assume 95 is also going to be just as easy, based on my current defense, which is kind of goofy. I don't know. I'm a little confused at this point, but that's my plan. I just still want to save up for this big boy. Another possible strategy, which is kind of weird. I could just go for a sniper top path. You know, it's like I said, kind of a weird tower to go for a late game. Doesn't do that much slowdown, but he could be exactly what we need. The only thing I can't really use well is any other glue gunners. I could try to throw down another glue over here or here, but I got to give it cam detection somehow. Ain't gonna work. So here we go. Let's see how this is gonna go down. We're gonna use Quincy's ability here. Got decamoed a little bit, but this is definitely a bit scarier than I liked it. You know, we got to rely on the pings to hit at the right time, and I don't think that they're actually landing right. Maybe I could just go for one more decamoizer over here, or I could swap to a signal flare. Oh, I did learn that in one of my recent videos. The signal flare is quite effective at decamoizing DDTs. As far as grouped balloons go, though, zero issues, even with oh my gods all over the place. Just not having any issues. And Quincy has officially reached level 20, so obviously that guy's helping us out a crap ton. Oh man, our defense just feels good. Okay, I don't love this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to go for a random bottom path 4th year, just an unpopped army for now. I'm going to go Guided Magic on him, just so I can put his crap inside here and just hope that it hits DDTs a little bit. Again, this guy does hit DDTs. He's got camo popping power. It's a little weird to see exactly what's going on right now, but overall it seems to be going good enough. Going quite well, actually. I think the level 20 Quincy is really the one taking the cake right now. All right, beautiful to watch, beautiful to watch. I'm going to use my abilities even if it doesn't really look like I need it. Last DDTs are on the screen. We're going to use the arrows, and 95 does indeed go down. Sweet. So don't forget that this biggest one with Bernie stuff is stunning all the mobs when it hits, but because it's not fast or reloading, it's not stunning as much as usual. But it is sacrificing that stunning power for way more damage. The damage output is ridiculous with his Bernie stuff mortar. It's killing the balloons. It's actually killing them. All right. You know what? I kind of liked the stunning power here. I'm going to go for another main bow up. I think this is actually going to help us out against the round 99 DDTs, round 97s, oh my gods, and possibly a little bit against the bad balloon just because it's more damage. Seems a little bit silly, but it could do something. All right. Yeah. I mean, once the oh my god layer's done, it just dies. It's just like no question about it. It's dead. Here we go. All right, let's use our abilities here. Nice stunning power against 97. 98 shouldn't actually be that big of a deal for us. If anything's going to kill us, though, 99 could be a deadly round for us. You know what I'm going to do? Since 99 is probably going to be a problem, I'm going to go for a Spike Storm. The question is, do I go for it? Because right now I currently do have my black Chimps medal going for me right now. So I could risk it. Could risk it. Go all in, but this is a real Chimps game, too. This is not in the challenge editor. I'm playing for real monkey bunnies right now, my friends. All right, I'd use that ability again. Yeah, Bloons got, like, mildly far there, though. More far than I'd like them to be. And we will be able to afford a Spike Storm here, but it's not going to be ridiculous amounts of money rolling all over the place, man. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. All right, Quincy's ability right from the get-go. I want to get it back for around 99 anyways, if possible. I'm probably going to use... Yeah, I'm just going to use the arrows here while all the balloons are kind of right next to each other with oh my gods and everything. Balloons are getting cleaned up, though. I'm a little sad about using my abilities, though, but I can't go back. I have to do it. I have to follow through. Oh, wait. Get this up. Can we get it up in time? I think we might with some stunning power. But this is going to be kind of bad, actually. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. All right, I just spent money on something stupid that makes no sense. I do have the Spike Storm, though. Won't help me out much against round 100, but at the very least, it'll help me out for round 99. And it looks like last few DDTs getting taken down here. Getting tight, but we do take them down with no abilities left for round 100, though. But I'm throwing down some spikes. I should get at least one spike up here, and I have a Moab Eliminator, and that is all the abilities I think I need here. 5 Moab Elims. Bad is dead. We win the game. That's the plan. Boom, boom, boom. We got a Quincy ability here ready to go to, and the Spike Storm too. Quincy ability, Mobile Limb to clean it up, arrows to clean everything else up on top of that, and there it goes. I think. I hope. Bad balloon, please die now. Yes, we did it. Woo! The nuclear towers. And oh, we got almost 1 million pops on Balloon Solver. Oh, yeah. All right, now I have a strong feeling we're just going to die right away on Freeplay. But let's ride it out. Maybe we'll actually make it a couple rounds here. Usually 101, no problem. It's just a crap ton of purple balloons. That's the only issue. But After this, we got DDTs, Reinforced, oh my gods, so many group balloons, it's almost absurd. And I'll use my abilities, but it's very difficult to time when I'm just kind of pressing buttons here. Dude, if we could actually go a little bit far. Oh, that got really close. All right, arrows. It's late. The Solver's starting to run out of gas, though. He's not as powerful as he used to be. But we still take down 102. That is pretty ridiculous. Oh, okay, I don't believe we're going to beat this one. There's just too many balloons. It's just too many. And these are so my gods coming out right now. All right. Whew. If we beat this, I will be unbelievably surprised. That is a lot of big balloons. I'm actually going to wait on these arrows until they're a little bit lower. Just a little bit, though. All right, arrow time. I can't tell if that was good or not, but I can say that we're still alive. Oh, no freaking way, dude. What? How are we still going on? We have $17,000 saved up right now. I mean, do I do something with this money? Do I, like, try to spend it in some way? I mean, a pod? A pod wouldn't be a bad tower, even this late in the game, because DDTs will end up being an issue for us. All right, if I can afford it, I'll go for a pod. 105, though. Usually this is the part where I start to lose. Actually, this round looks easy. 106, though. DDT. Lots of DDTs this time. We got a Spike Storm. We're going to get the money for a pod in just a second here. Need $600. 500. 400. 300. But this is looking scary. Too many DDTs for us right when we need the freaking pod. Mad goes for it. Oh, and there it goes with $100 left for pod. Oh, and Solver still with 1.5 million pops. Actually, the most pops in the game. Still kind of impressive compared to our Bernie Stuff biggest one, which I feel like was doing a lot of pops still. Either which way, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe and have a super duper delicious day.